of the stars of The Office right here on NBC. He also directed and co-wrote the new movie, Brief Interviews with Hideous Men, which is in theaters right now. Please welcome our friend, John Krasinski.
T-shirt and jeans, and they gave me one of your suits.
Very nice. It's,
so thank you.
Looks very nice on you. I'm surprised it fits. Yeah.
Is it too tight?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Gosh, this isn't New York.
No.
Nice, very observant, Krasinski. That doesn't look like New York.
No. There's chunks of New York in there somewhere, I think. But no, we've been here for a while now. We've been
Have
here.
You?
Yes, 4 months now.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow, I missed it.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Much better.
Yeah?
Thank you. Much better.
I was very nervous.
Yeah. Did you ever have? I never had a concussion before Friday. Did you ever have one?
I've never had one. No. My brother had one. Mm-hmm. Did you say crazy things when you woke up?
I say crazy things all the time, so no one knew.
Perfect. Put him on.
Yeah. He seems normal to me. Let's put him on show.
No, my brother had a crazy thing happen. He's much taller than I am. Mm-hmm. He's 6'9".
He's bigger than you, really?
Oh, yeah, 6'9". And he's a great basketball player, so he was going up for what they call a dunk. I've never done it. But he was going...
Tell me more of this dunk.
He was going up for a dunk one time, and I think a kid got really bummed that he was about to be dunked on, so he put his shoulder under my brother's knee and then stood up like this, which gave my brother like 3 feet extra height, slammed his head into the backboard, fell on the ground into a little heap.
Right.
And they immediately called for EMTs, and the EMT, I remember being really nervous, and then the EMT was like, couple quick things, we're just going to make sure you're all right. First, count back from 100 by 7. And I was like, I can't even do that.
Yeah.
I hit 93, and then I got really lost. And then he said, Bill Clinton was president at the time, and he said, all right, who's our president? Who's our president? And he goes, stupid question. We don't have one. And they were like, load him up! And they brought a stretcher. Put him on. Keep in mind, he's 6'9". This really happened, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not off some sitcom, but they're wheeling him down to the elevator, and literally the elevator's going, goo, 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 on his legs. And so the Boston EMTs are like, let's make him higher. Let's lift him up. And they started to lift him up, and he slid off and into the hallway. It was like... So it was just real routine, that one.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry he died. That's the end of that story. Happy things to talk about.
Yeah.
First of all, it's everywhere. Jim and Pam are getting married on the show. People are very excited about this.
Yeah, this is very exciting.
They're getting married on TV. And the weird thing is you're also getting married in real life.
So they say.
Yeah. So is this strange? You're actually getting to get married first on television as almost a practice run. Is that how it feels?
How pathetic is this? That is exactly how I've been looking at it, because I have been getting way too emotional. We just shot the wedding episode. And like in the dress rehearsal, I got up and gave a speech, and totally scripted, not my own words. And I was like, oh my God. And I like looked around, I was like, oh boy, this is tough. And the producers were like, you're not that good of an actor, keep going. You should not be crying right now. You should be smirking to the camera, not crying.
And, so it's getting you in an emotional place.
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
Yeah. And your fiance...
Don't push me, I might cry right now.
I want that. That's good for television. This doesn't make people cry. That would make you punch my face in. Not cry, and then I would cry.
Yeah.
Your fiance is British, is that right?
She is, yes.
Wow, very cool.
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why, I just think that's lovely.
No, you just made it feel like an achievement of mine, so I was like, thank you. I did it.
Nice going. Did you show her around New York City, your favorite places?
Yeah, in New York City, and it was incredible. I was trying to show her around my favorite places when I used to live there. And I brought her up Minetta Lane. Do you remember that little street that curves around? It's a very private little street. It's very New Yorky. It looks like they shot a movie there. You can quote me on New Yorky. That's a real word. And I was walking down an alley, and I was hoping that New York would show its true colors. And sure enough, I saw something moving next to an apartment, and it was a girl and a woman. And she had her pants down and was urinating on the street. And I was like, perfect. And then she saw us, and she was like trying to pull up her pants, couldn't do it, and then gave up and went, yep, I'm peeing. And I just thought that was perfect. The best part was, as we finished the street, obviously she had asked her friend to look out for her. And so her friend thought I was her, and she was like, geez, no! As we walked by. Because she was like, no! We had come the other way, and she was totally...
That's such a great New York moment.
Yep.
That happens all the time.
And kept walking. I peed, and then walked like this.
She's still walking that way right now.
In the news.
Yeah. That's my kind of town. We're going to take a quick break. Fantastic. Much more to talk about with Mr. John Krasinski. Stick around. We're back. I'm sitting with John Krasinski. Happy news. I'm told you have a new puppy. Is that right?
Yes. He is a little older now. He's a red fox Labrador, which I guess they're telling me is a yellow lab that has too much pigment, so he grows redder and redder as he gets older. He does look like a young Conan O'Brien. He does.
What?
He looks like a young Conan O'Brien.
I'm told you brought a photo. Do we have the photo here?
Yeah. Can we show the... You've got to applaud that.
No, you don't have to applaud that.
That is an adorable puppy in a tie with awesome hair.
Thank you. Now, you've been working on The Office. How many years is it now? Because this blows my mind.
This is the 6th season.
I know. It still feels like a new show to me. But then again, I'm 74 years old. You guys, it's such a funny cast. So many funny people on that program.
Thank you very much.
I'm imagining on the set, you guys have a lot of fun.
We do. We have a lot of fun. We just do a lot of bits. There's a lot of... trying to do puke takes, who can do the best puke take, there's a lot of that. And then the other day I created a character that Steve Carell actually said, if I don't do it on this show, I can't come into work tomorrow.
On this show?
This show, right.
So he told you, Carell said, do it on the Tonight Show or you're not coming into work.
He's an angry man.
Yeah.
We usually do our scenes via satellite, so he was yelling at a screen, don't come back, yeah.
What is this bit that he wants you to do on our show?
The bit that I just gave a whirl to, by the way, it's very new, it's going to be bad, let me tell you. How's that for a setup? Is I do a marionette guy and any occupation. So everybody was just yelling out occupations, and I said, a
marionette who just does who performs occupations.
Keep in mind it was 9 p.m. and we were all very tired. And people were like, amazing! It'll never work on Conan.
All right. I'm sure it won't. Let's take a look at this. No, let's see. Okay, well, should I just shout out stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, like crossing guard.
Okay, ready?
It's so stupid. Okay, no.
My mom just saw that. Really?
I like how your butt's kind of up in the air like the marionette. Wait, I'm doing it too. It's actually kind of fun to do.
This is amazing.
Yeah. It's really fun.
What the hell just happened?
That is so stupid. Let's talk about something highly elevated here, which is you now are a director. This is your directorial debut, this project.
Yes, it is.
Brief Interviews with Hideous Men.
Had the title, then just was like, we got to come up with a movie, but that's not that hard.
This is something you've been working on for quite a while, is it not?
Yeah, actually, without being overly sentimental, it was the thing that actually made me want to be an actor. I was an actor in college just for fun and hanging out with some cool friends, and then all of a sudden I did this stage reading of this book, and it was such a huge deal for me that...
And what was the book?
Brief Interviews with
but it was written by...
David Foster Wallace.
Yeah, okay, that's where I was going.
Yeah.
It didn't have a concussion.
Edit.
And it was David Foster Wallace, amazing author who sadly is no longer with us.
Absolutely.
And this was, you've been, how many years have you been doing this?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, so I read the book in college and then started working on it about 7 years ago. And I'd never wanted to direct or even write a screenplay necessarily. Still working on this acting thing.
Right.
And so it was just a huge, huge honor and pleasure. And it came out last weekend in New York and then comes out this weekend in L.A. And then the moon. It just keeps going.
That's not going to happen.
No.
You know, it sounds corny, but we're also, you started out many years ago as an intern on our late night show, and we've been stunned and just astounded, and we're so proud of you, and
man.
Just very cool, very cool. We're so happy for you. Brief Interviews, and now a movie you directed, Brief Interviews with Hideous Men. is now playing in select cities, and The Office, of course, airs Thursday nights at 9 on NBC and continues to be the funniest show around. So,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
He's a good man. That's a good man. John